Hey Gemini, welcome to Work Your Light and welcome to your guidance reading. In today's reading, we are just having a look, quick check in your guidance, what it is that you're heading towards, and I would say without further ado, let's hop right in. So, today I'm going to be using the Good Tarot. I'm feeling so drawn towards this deck today. I do believe really that Sand Tarot absolutely triggered this in me because I saw today she started using the Good Tarot again. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So let's have a look, Gemini. Your first guidance card is the Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. Yes. And the King of Wands. Wow. In the back of the deck, we have the Patience card, which is the Temperance card. Okay. What is it that Gemini is heading towards? We have void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, I think this is the Six of Cups. And we have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Wow. In the back of the deck, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius, and which is like, we have the full moon and the new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius. That's so interesting. Okay, so let's have a look. Ace of Pentacles, Gemini. Ace of Pentacles in regards to guidance. You know, there is actually, it really looks to me like, yeah. Thank you. I want to start with the Patience card. Gemini, this is what you're leaving behind. It does not mean that you're leaving behind patience and that you're getting impatient and kind of like, no, that's not. It means like enough waiting time. You've been like waiting, and so for some of you here postponing enough. It is now like really time, okay? The thing is that it's a little bit like there are different messages, okay, coming through. It's a little bit like they say, you know, Gemini, you have been now really, everything is ready. You have been creating everything that needs to be created in order to take the leap. Okay, we are really talking about leaping. It seriously seems to be something. The Six of Cups is telling different stories actually, but let me just finish the first one. You've been creating everything, okay? And the Six of Cups, let us take the healing the inner child. You have been healing enough. By healing enough, you've been creating a foundation, okay? So now move, okay? Because it's something that you're fiery about, okay? It's something that you really want. So do it, okay? Look at the bigger picture. There is, you know, the reason why I find it actually very funny that I have look at the bigger picture, because this looking at the bigger picture is, to be honest, kind of the topic that has been like low-key going on throughout my whole week in regards to what is going on right now, okay? Looking at the bigger picture. So the Ace of Pentacles is also asking you to be grounded. And the thing is like, ground yourself, and I don't even 100% get it. Ground yourself on the baseline that you have been creating. It's a little bit like, don't ground yourself. How do they mean this? It is very interesting because it's a little bit like, do it, but do it your way, and do it. It has to do a little bit with your home environment or something like that. This is a very specific message actually what I get. The Six of Water is like, is absolutely a great card, to be honest, because the Six of Cups um, is kind of, you know, look at the imagery. And the imagery is exactly the same message that came through in the previous channeling, which is, you are not who you were before. This here is not who you are anymore. She's kind of mourning around like what was, you know? It really looks like mourning around what had happened in a previous situation, or the last time that you wanted to do this, what you want to do right now. Okay, it's a little bit like digging now more deeper into the matter, is what I hear. And you will absolutely find, Gemini, that you cannot be the same person that you have been before. It is impossible. You've been evolving too much, Gemini, way too much. You have such, you know, with the King of Wands, I'm like getting seriously an energy of such a pure intention. You're having such pure intentions. And what I do really feel with the Six of Cups, that Gemini, sometimes you may perceive yourself as a version that people once told you that you are. And that's very interesting. I'm a Gemini rising, and I was having this topic in the previous days. It's a little bit like the label that you allowed people to put on you. Okay, we are not finger pointing, we are not blaming or something like that. That's not necessary. We are done with all of this stuff. Seriously, we are way more evolved to have this kind of conversation, Gemini. Okay, so remove the labels. Don't let the label you. This is actually a very interesting thing. This is a quote that I'm carrying around with me like since 10 years or something like that. Don't let the label you. Don't believe those things. You know, it's like there was way too much confidence, way too much life force, energy, wisdom, knowledge, and willpower within you, then you're not taking advantage of this opportunity that is coming towards you. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. For some of you, it can absolutely talk about traveling, because that's why we have a double Sag over here, the full and the new moon. And with look at the bigger picture. Yes, I know. Listen, Gemini, look at the bigger picture. There is a saying, there is a quote. If you would have known the answer from the first, there would have been no lesson. It is an evolution, and it is a necessary evolution, because we should not forget that we are living still in a physical body, okay? And this physical body has a brain. So we are asked to co-create, or to connect our brain with our intuition. But in the same moment, we really need to be aware of some sort of baseline knowledge around like how our brain is functioning. Okay, so Gemini, if you really would like to have a recommendation from me, Dr. Joe Dispenza, like that's for real, someone I'm absolutely recommending for everyone who wants to get some sort of a cool, nice, very well explained imagery of how our brain is functioning. And this is like how we are building new belief systems. Just have a look or rehear it again, because these kind of logic moments I mean, you're a Gemini, I feel you. These logic things, especially for Gemini, I'm a Gemini rising and a Cancer sun, you know, there's emotion and there is head. So if you bring together your heart and your head and kind of connecting these two together, you will be way more in the flow. Okay, but I absolutely, seriously, Gemini, I do really believe that I'm like really running into open doors if I'm explaining this to you, because you are you're very quick-minded and you get things pretty fast. Okay, so there is something that absolutely needs to be released. Nothing will come of the situation. And with look at the bigger picture, you will be able, Gemini, to connect the dots. But there is something from your past that a label that was being put on you, that you allowed to be put on you, that you're now asked to release and you're now asked to remove. Okay, Gemini, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful, because you are absolutely asked to step into your power with the King of Wands. And I just saw 1117. Very interesting. You are absolutely asked to step into your power. Beautiful. Luck is on your side. You are in the flow. Okay, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. That was your guidance reading. I am wishing you a blessed start in the new week. Stay grounded. Namaste.